what you can manifest as a couple, as a family, as a power coupling dynamic, so much powerful than what you can do by yourself. Like, I talk about leveling up a lot on this channel, but it's not just about leveling up as an individual, but when it comes to the power coupling dynamic, how can you level up together and as a family? I'll tell you, I did do the corporate thing for a long time, and we were living separate lives, really. Like, I had a lot on my plate when it came to, it was a very stressful job. I had a lot on my plate when it came to my career. He had a lot on his plate when it came to his career. Yes, we were in the same household, but it's like almost like we had different goals. And it's good to have different goals, but it wasn't moving us forward as a family. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about why you should let them provide for you and how that's going to lead to greater abundance and wealth for you, both. If you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, like I said, I want to talk about why you should let them provide and what that's going to do for you and how that's going to lead to a better quality of life, better abundance, more wealth, and that kind of thing. And so I wasn't sure how I wanted to really frame this video, because here's the thing. People get so triggered with the providing, being the provider, some people being the provider, but you know, I can only speak from my perspective. So I'm coming from more of a feminine energy woman perspective. They get triggered by being provided for, which I'm not quite sure. Okay, I get it. Never mind. I do get it because I was there. But now that I live the life that I live and I have the dynamic that I have with my partner, I don't see any other way. So, but I do want to talk about it in the framework of how, I'm sorry that there's a thunderstorm outside, and that's probably why it's a little dark. But I want to speak to it from the framework of what that's going to do for you and how that's going to lead to more wealth and abundance and a better quality of life for everyone involved. Now, I think that we, especially my generation and certain social economic classes, have been raised that a dual income, both working, is the best way to go about it. And I'm going to tell you that I don't believe that. I don't believe that narrative. I was going to say something else, but I don't believe that narrative. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when it comes to feminine energy is wild. Feminine energy is a dreamer, it's intuition, it's this kind of thing. And if one person can't be in their feminine energy and being provided for to be able to be in their feminine energy, it's going to be hard to expand, because that's what feminine energy does. It's about expansion. It wants to expand, and that's the beautiful thing about feminine energy. Now, you know, we talk about these dynamics, the dynamics of the law of polarity when it comes to, you know, romantic attraction and things like that, and why that's important. But you have to also look at it, because you see feminine and energy, the yin and the yang, the young and the whatever, these two energies working in harmony together in nature all the time to create, to expand, okay, to evolve. You see it in nature all the time. And the thing is, we can learn a lot from nature, right? If we just look at, like, there's a window in front of me. We look out and see its trees. Now, I did a video on the birds and the bees and how that dynamic works, and how it is an amazing demonstration of feminine and masculine energy. Work in nature, working in harmony together to create magic, right? And so it's important for one aspect of the relationship to hold the feminine energy, that expansion, that dreaming, that the abundance, the manifestation, the creation, because feminine energy is the creation energy, right? So it's important for one aspect of that dynamic to be able to hold that feminine energy. And it's important for the other one to be in their masculine energy and provide that for the for feminine energy. And that's going to create, right? That's going to create abundance, wealth, a better quality of living, all of these things. And now I want to talk about how that looks and why it's important, because I wrote the book You Choose Your Outfit, with outfit being the metaphor for your reality and experience. And in one chapter I talk about trying on different outfits, and it's important for feminine energy to be able to do those things, to have the freedom to go and try on different outfits, try on different things and see how they feel, and experience and explore. That's so important for the feminine energy aspect of the relationship, to be able to do that. Now, I will say, if you're both providing, if you're both in your masculine energy, providing, protecting, and providing safety and all these things, providing financially, providing everything, if you're both in your masculine energy, doing those things, that aspect of the relationship is missing. The ability to explore, to have that freedom to expand and dream, and these kind of things. You see it back in the day a lot of the times, because they oftentimes were very good at holding those poles, the feminine energy and the masculine energy, when it came to a romantic relationship. They were really great at that. And oftentimes, when the man was out providing, the woman was reading, learning, exploring, trying new hobbies, and these kind of things that when it comes to the dynamic, is going to benefit the dynamic in an amazing way. And this is going to lead to new ideas, right? When you can have the time and space to be in tap with your intuition as a feminine energy, that is something that's the gift that you have. That's the gift that you get to have in that dynamic and give to masculine energy, which then can go out and execute and make it happen. And so when someone is not able to be in their feminine energy and rest in feminine energy, and they're both providing, you're limited. You're not thinking expansively. You're limited. It's one thing, and I talked about the power coupling dynamic on this channel, and I talked about, like, it's one thing where, the traditional power couple is the one that is like going out, and they're both separately, independently going out in the world doing the damn thing, right? But what could they do together, in harmony together? It's one thing, you can do amazing things in the world independently and separately, but the impact is not going to be as great as if you were in a team, in a partnership, and doing it together. Okay. And so I wanted to read something from my book, You Choose Your Outfit. And this is going to speak to trying on different outfits. And this is what's important for the feminine energy aspect of the dynamic of the relationship to be able to do, is to go and explore, learn, expand their mind, to bring that back to the relationship. And this is going to lead to wealth, abundance, quality of life. And I'll say this, when both of you are tired and you want to go on a vacation, you got to work out both having vacation time off and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, it's not the same as when you're working in harmony, because it doesn't feel as hard. And I'm going off on a tangent, but when it comes to the quality of life too, that's super important. So if you can allow masculine energy to provide for you, to be able to do that, that's so important. So I want to talk about exploring, So if masculine energy is providing for you, providing security, safety, finances, and all that kind of stuff for you, what you are able to do as the feminine energy aspect of the relationship when it comes to exploring and expanding your mind. So, trying on different outfits, trying on many different outfits in life is so important when determining your style. All it is feedback for you to decide your looks, fabrics, cuts, and what looks and feels good and comfortable and amazing. It is important to explore different looks and take the feedback to really hone in on what you desire in an outfit. You can't discover what looks good on you if you haven't tried it on. Okay? You can't discover what looks good on you, what looks good on the dynamic if you haven't tried it on, okay? When I was wedding dress shopping in my early 20s, I had made it up in my head that sweetheart neckline dresses would not look good on me at all. So I never tried them. One day my mom suggested I try one on, and with a lot of resistance and protest from me, I tried one on. I was shocked at how great it looked on me. You have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone to try new and different things to get the feedback you need to choose your outfit and craft the reality you wish to experience. Your outfit can completely change how you feel, especially if it is a reflection of you. How you feel in your outfit is the most important thing to consider when creating your experience. Now, this is so important. I think it's really important because when you're out providing for yourself, I mean, I don't get how, people don't know. I don't want to get into the 50-50 and all that kind of stuff, but basically you are providing for yourself. So when you're out providing for yourself, you don't get the freedom to be able to explore and try on different outfits and see what feels good. Because here's the thing, I know even personally in my dynamic, it's like he's providing for me, but I have the opportunity to explore and try on different outfits and do research and dream and these kind of things. And, you know, though he is providing and he's the leader of our family, I have ideas and dreams and things like that. And I'm providing him that intuition feedback where it's like, where should we invest? What's the next move for our family? And we and Harmony work together on that. If we were working separately, these kind of things could not happen. We couldn't level up as a family, right? So when I talk about, like, I talk about leveling up a lot on this channel, but it's not just about leveling up as an individual. But when it comes to the power coupling dynamic, how can you level up together and as a family? How can you benefit your family? How can you teach your children how to invest, how to work in harmony together, what dynamics work well together, and these kind of things if you are not even in a dynamic? Because I'll tell you, I did do the corporate thing for a long time, and we were living separate lives really. Like, I had a lot on my plate when it came to, it was a very stressful job. I had a lot on my plate when it came to my career. He had a lot on his plate when it came to his career. Yes, we were in the same household, but it's like almost like we had different goals. And it's good to have different goals, but it wasn't moving us forward as a family where we were thinking about legacy and wealth and abundance. We were thinking about money, yes, but there's a difference when you work in harmony together for the greater mission. And so I talked about how, you should look at relationship as kind of like a business, where you can put some ego stuff aside for the greater mission of the relationship, of the dynamic, of the power coupling dynamic. These are so important. These are different, and I think it's important because what you can manifest as a couple, as a family, as a power coupling dynamic is so much powerful than what you can do by yourself, right? And so letting someone provide for you so you can really rest in feminine energy, and the other person could be in their masculine energy, not only is it great for that sexual like chemistry, that romantic stuff, right? But it goes so far and deeper than that. It goes so far and deeper than that because it is about creation. We see how creation works in nature. We see how masculine energy and feminine energy works in nature. We can see it when we create life, children. We can see it in that aspect, right? How amazing when they work, when they hold their energies and they work in harmony together, what they can create. That's why it's so important. You know, and this is where I feel like, we talk about manifesting. The thing is that people talk about manifesting, and yeah, you can impress the subconscious mind, overcome things and stuff like that. But there's so many different layers to it. It goes so much deeper than we really know, that I think that, okay, you have masculine and feminine energy together, and you have masculine and feminine energy in you. And so within you, it's about having them work in harmony together to manifest within you. And then on a macro level, we're talking about in relationship, how can one be in feminine energy and masculine energy and create more? Because like I said, you can do so much more together than you can do as an individual, right? So it's like, okay, we see it in ourselves, we see it in nature, we see how feminine energy works and how it creates. And now we're talking about familial relationships, romantic dynamics, and things like that, and how you can use those energies to create magic and harmony. So letting him provide for you and be the masculine energy in your life is so important. This is going to allow you to be in your feminine energy. And then you guys, not only is it going to be a romantic, like, is, the law of polarity, and that's going to create that romantic attraction, but what you guys can do as a unit is going to be incredible. And as a family, amazing. Like, this is leveling up as a unit. Like, we can level up as individuals. I can level up as myself, marrying the masculine energy and the feminine energy within myself and level up. Yes, I can do that as an individual, but how can I do that as a unit, right? So these are the things that we can talk about. And trying on different outfits is really going to help you expand your mind, evolve as the feminine energy aspect in that unit, where it's going to create abundance, wealth, a better way of life, and all of these things. That's why it's so important if you let him provide for you, okay? So anyways, you guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on feminine energy, manifestations, subconscious mind, all of that jazz. So if you like that kind of thing, think you like it here. Sorry for the dark video. It is stormy outside, and I'm sure you can hear it in the video as well. But hopefully it came out okay. So anyways, that's all for this video. We have some resources at ambermarieturner.com that's going to help you on your manifestation journey, your feminine energy journey as well. So definitely check it out at ambermarieturner.com. I'm going to leave the links below for that as well. But anyways, like this video, and I would check you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace. Peace.